All right, common question that we ask as practitioners. How can I actually make an impact, especially in a world that feels so damn heavy, or when there's just so much to do? And this question comes up a lot. I see it in my mentoring sessions. I see it in conversations with practitioners that I've worked with over the years. I see within the circles of practitioners and space holders. And it can often sound like I want to help, but I don't know where to start. Or I'm exhausted, but I still feel like I'm not doing enough. Or I care so much, but I don't even know where to put that care. How do I, materialize that care into something useful and tangible? And the truth is, it's not that we're doing anything wrong. It's that we've been taught to think that we've got to carry it all on our own, all of it, all the time, everything. And that's not impact. That's just, a pathway to collapse and burnout. Real impact is built on placement, not pressure. It's not about how loud you are or how much you take on. It's about where you stand and how aligned that space is with your natural gifts, your purpose, your calling. And this is where I'm loving Deepa Iyer's social change ecosystem map. It really has been such a powerful model for me to work through over the last couple of weeks. If you don't know what it is, essentially it outlines 10 roles in collective change, from healers, storytellers, guides, builders, visionaries. And what it teaches us is this: change doesn't happen through one hero carrying everything. It happens when each one of us stands in their role and lets their own medicine do the work that the medicine is supposed to do. Let me give you a couple of examples using Deepa Iyer's system. So if you're someone who possibly holds the rituals and the ceremonies and the stories, you're a storyteller, you're someone who shares truths. If you create systems or structures, frameworks, templates, you're probably a builder. If you find yourself being the one that others go to when they're overwhelmed and you're capable of holding space without judgment, you're likely a healer or a caregiver, maybe even a guide. And if you're the person who naturally sees the larger vision before anyone else, who speaks what's coming before it's even arrived, that's a visionary. You don't have to be all 10. You're not supposed to be all 10. Again, that would be exhausting. You just need to know which ones you're in, which ones you need to be standing in, what's aligning with you right now, and how to use it with intention. So here's what I want to leave you with in today's episode. If you're feeling the pressure to do more, or like you're not doing enough, stop and take a breath, okay, first and foremost. Then ask yourself some simple questions. What role are you already living, but you just haven't maybe named it yet? What role are you falling into naturally, where you feel like you're making the most amount of support for others? And what's feeling the most aligned for you, where you could make the smallest impact or the smallest amount of change that aligns with your role? And remember that the goal is not to be the loudest or the fanciest or the most impressive. It's to be the clearest. And clarity only comes when we stop carrying everything, okay? And start learning where to stand, where we belong within our role, within our calling, our purpose. This month, inside my Gifted and Called school community, I'm going to be unpacking the full system. I'm going to be taking you through all 10 roles, how they show up in real life, what it looks like to build a practice that's grounded in your natural gifts, your capabilities, your purpose, and how you fit with these roles. You can join me in there for, I'm going like full deep dive. I'm going to have some live sessions as well. And if this is something you want to work on a more personal level, come do some mentoring with me, okay? And gosh, if nothing else, I'd take this away with you. If you're not going to do anything else, take this away. When you know that, when you know your role, the work definitely becomes more sustainable. And when you stop trying to carry the entire world, that's when you finally start to change it.